Hey guys, Phoenix Spring Tarot here. Oh my goodness, here we go, Judgment. Okay, so before we get into this Judgment card, let's just say you see the thumbnail, you know reason why you've clicked on. We are well and truly in the age of Aquarius. Well and truly in the age of Aquarius, everything is coming out with Pluto going into Aquarius, coming towards the end of January. They're showing me in my mind's eye like everyone had better buckle up because this 2024-2025 is going to be a rough couple of years in terms of establishments as we know it crumbling. And one of those establishments that we are seeing crumbling right before our eyes is entertainment, is the entertainment sector, Hollywood industry, particularly black entertainment and black culture. So they're saying that Katt Williams and Jaguar, right? They're saying that they've opened the Pandora's box for this. However, this is not really the case. People have been knocking on the door of truth and opening it and showing the masses what is behind the door for decades. But the problem has been is that us as a collective have not been ready to really see what was behind this door, right? However, as I've said in previous videos, there is an awakening that's happening. There's been an awakening happening for the past couple of years. It's beginning to gain momentum. So in this video, what we'll be looking at is the aspects of truth as it pertains to black culture and black identity, the celebrities and idols that we look up to. We'll be looking in this reading at the culture and the facade that's crumbling right before our eyes. And there's a lot of wisdom that can be gained from us observing this, right? A lot of wisdom, a lot of expansion that can be gained in the consciousness from witnessing the fall. It's interesting, when you look at the names Katt Williams and Jaguar Wright, who are the two leading chargers of truth as we go into 2024. The names are of animals in the feline kingdom. And from a spiritual perspective, cats are independent. They can't be controlled. They can't be tamed. They're resourceful. In fact, when people have a cat, people usually view the cat as being their protector. If you think of the cat sphinx in Egypt being revered, and Jaguar Wright talked about so many attempts being made on her life for years now, and they haven't been successful. And we'll explore the reason for this as well, because Jaguar Wright, from what my spirit guide team have told me, Jaguar Wright herself is a starseed, right? What she's doing by being the truth teller, and by beating the drum of truth consistently, Jaguar has been for years. She is like in her life purpose and in her flow. And with this judgment card jumping out, this is what you guys saw me shuffle. You saw this jump out. And this is the topic of the reading, right? A lot of truth that has been buried. When I say Jaguar Wright being a star seed, or a lot of people have been coming out and talking about truth. We have Wendy Williams, Monique has been coming about truth. We have Lovely T, who is a YouTuber who's been coming out to truth as well. Joe Rogan, Saweetie, and I'll come to Saweetie in a moment. So many people over the years have been coming out and talking about their truth. But now is the right time. Now the masses are ready to be woken up when it comes to this truth. Now is judgment, right? Now the truth is being presented to you. You're in a position where you can look at the truth objectively. The mass awakening has happened. The expansion has been, the mass awakening has happened. Consciousness is expanding. And we are beginning to challenge the emperor, challenge those in authority, challenge the status quo, challenge the things that we've been accepting. And really wondering, is this what we want? This is a true test, really, in terms of these 2 years. It's 2024, 25, 26. From 26, 27, 28, that's where we'd have aliens making first contact, by the way. That's another, I've done readings on that, but I have a reading on that coming up. Let me just make a note, first contact. Okay. So before we proceed, spirit guides, guardian angels of the highest light frequency, please protect myself. Please protect those viewing this reading. May we only channel messages of the highest light frequency, of the highest accuracy. That would be that could give us insight into what is happening and could provide insight and lessons and wisdom for the collective. Okay. Now, what this is saying with the Two of Cups underneath here, what this is saying to me as well with what's happening, A lot of things that we've taken for granted, a lot of things that we've held dear, a lot of celebrities that we've also had put on a pedestal, we ourselves as a collective have put on a pedestal. There is going to be a lot of challenge, put on a pedestal, there's going to be a lot of challenge to those people. We'll be turning our backs on those people, and what we define and value as being worthwhile to follow, our tastes are going to change. What we expect from our celebrities or people that we put in authority is going to change as well. Yeah, anything else? So why is this exposing and crumbling happening now? When I asked my spirit guides this question, one of the things they've raised is that they've literally said we have lost our way and we have lost our identity. And in answering that question, they're showing me a pendulum swinging. And what they're saying is that the pendulum has swung too far. Like pendulum swings like that, this pendulum has swung too far in one direction. And it swung too far in one direction, it swung too far in the wrong direction. And now we're in a place of correction. And in terms of this correction, we need to turn things, I'm getting tongue-tied. We need to turn things upside down. It's almost like I'm seeing the hangman and the hangman being turned upside down. We need to view our current reality and current social constructs from a different perspective in order to start over. And that's what this rising up is all about. It's those in authority we're going to start questioning. It's those things, those people that we've put on a pedestal. We're going to be realizing with the Five of Cups under the deck that this is not filling us up anymore. As we awaken, as we expand our consciousness, we want more. We expect more from people, right? However, in terms of achieving that more, this is the new beginnings that's coming through. So over this year, next year, this is the new beginnings I'm talking about. But in order to get that more, that would mean us starting over. And we can't start over with the same people in place. We can't start over by doing the same thing. It's impossible. So what we need to do is wipe the slate clean. We need a new beginnings. That is what is coming through. And in terms of this new beginnings, you are going to be seeing a lot more coming through. And this is going to impact a lot of people in Hollywood. All right? Okay. Okay, so let's get into it. Let me bring up this photo of the thumbnail, and the guides would intuitively let me know who we'd be looking to do readings into. Okay, so I'd started on my list looking into Oprah. Oprah and Tyler Perry, actually. So Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, give some insight into the current situation regarding all this with Oprah and Tyler Perry. Oprah was caught on the back foot, actually. I'm being shown that she did not expect Taraji, yeah, that's her name. She did not expect Taraji to speak out about her like this. She did not expect that at all. She is trying, I'm being told in the background, anyone that she hears that may be of risk of speaking out against her, she's trying to give them offers. She's given offers and settled with 3 people already, so she's doing window dressing or damage control. But not everyone is going to want that. What I'm seeing with her, and they're telling me, they're giving me Tyler Perry's name with this as well, and Steve Harvey and so on. What I'm seeing with a lot of these people is that they may do the damage control, but I'm picking up that the damage is already done. Yeah, there we go. 10 of Swords. That's what I'm saying. I'm picking up that the damage is already done. It's as if they've wanted to present themselves one way to us, but there's going to be, it's as if us as a collective, we're picking up a particular vibration and a particular frequency from them. And it's as if people, they could go about, what my spirit guides are showing me is that they could go about paying people off or silencing stories or this or that. But as a collective, we're more in tune, we're more sensitive. We can more detect where something isn't all there with someone. So it could be that with this 10 of Swords coming up here, like they are going to be one of the casualties of this. And for a lot of people, I'm being shown that there wouldn't even be a whole big oh my goodness, fall from grace, you're cancelled, blah, blah, blah. It wouldn't even be as big as that. It would be an instance of, you know what, I'm not effing with you anymore. And that's basically it. They're going to try to launch things and everything's going to be lackluster. Because things are lackluster, they're going to start losing their influence and people are just not going to mess with them anymore. And very slowly but surely, they're just going to, blend away into the background. Because whenever they try to do something, it's as if more stories will be coming out about them. So then after a while, they're just going to be stopped and be well and truly done, is what I'm seeing here. Okay. I want to look into Tyler Perry. Hang on. As I do a reading on one person, I'm just going to move the cards and then to another person. So let's move into Tyler Perry. I'm still being told Oprah was caught out, and apparently there are more stories on Oprah that would be coming through, where people are, nothing is really going to definitively stick. I'm seeing one other person who's going to come through with something that may definitively stick. But besides that, I'm just saying it's going to be a lot of rumors bubbling under the surface, but nothing with Oprah is going to stick. But it's as if Oprah has lost her shine. You know, that shine and that ace that Oprah once was? Yeah, that's that one thing underneath here. It's like one thing is going to come through that we don't know about Oprah, and that's going to be released. But besides that, Oprah has lost her shine, and she's going to eventually melt away into the background. Tyler Perry. What about these allegations regarding Tyler Perry? He is lowering up. He is going to... He is silencing people left, right, and center. He has lawyered up. Does he have something... Does he have a new movie coming out or something with the ace? There's like something new coming out. Apparently, with the ace. What is this tower? What is the 8 of Wands on the tower? Sorry guys, guardian angels for Tyler Perry. Could you explain the 8 of Wands on the tower? Okay. Oh, damn. Yeah. Okay. So see, this 3 of Pentacles talks about working with someone, right? Working closely with someone. Like this is showing someone what to do. So someone being in an apprenticeship position. The allegations regarding Tyler, you know that guy who made the allegations, I'm so sorry, I can't remember his name, this black actor who made the allegations, was something that was really, really unexpected. But then again, the allegations are true. And there are more people who have, there are at least, or up to 10 people that have similar allegations being made against Tyler Perry. And he has deep pockets, and I'm being shown with this 10 of Wands. He is trying to keep, I'm being shown, you know, when something pops up and you have to hit it down, you know, that game that they do at fairs, like my spirit guides are showing that to me. And it's like he has to, like, do that to, yeah, that's what Tyler Perry is doing, basically, with a lot of these allegations that are coming through. However, there is something about, they're showing me this, it was a light-skinned dark guy who, I can't remember his name, but I'm seeing his face, and he was the one who brought out the allegations. He didn't mention Tyler Perry by name, but apparently Claudia Jordan sort of alluded in TGI Friday, I think is the name of a show. Claudia Jordan alluded to the fact that it was Tyler Perry and everyone was running with Tyler Perry's name. That caught Tyler Perry by surprise. However, I am seeing that case and making the allegation, I'm not saying something didn't happen, but there is something with that allegation where everything is not what it seems or what it appears to be. It's like there was some disagreement going on between, it's as if that this guy who made the allegations approached Tyler for something. It was a business dealing that went sour, and therefore he decided to come out with this. I'm not saying that his allegations aren't real, because I'm picking up that there is some truth to the allegations, but I'm saying that him deciding to come forward at this point with the allegations is not all it seems. It's as if this was, him coming forward with the allegations was a strategic move or a strategic play, is what I'm being shown here. Like there was some business, like with the Queen of Pentacles, it's as if something he was working on with this Queen of Pentacles. It's as if there was, because the disagreement is looking at the Queen of Pentacles and is looking at a business dealing. That's what I'm seeing here. Like we are, I don't believe that's been released yet, but there is something more with this guy who came out with the allegations. There's something more to that. But behind the scenes, Tyler Perry has managed to catch up to 10 allegations, and has either lawyered up to sue or threaten them, or yep. But I'm seeing here with the Emperor, he has pockets deep enough to still assert his control of the situation. My readings are good for about 6 months. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. Tyler Perry is going to be able to assert control over this situation. Do you see what I mean? This is him rising above the situation and rising above people. He's going to, yeah, there we go. I knew it was here. This is him paying people off. That's what I'm saying about Tyler Perry. He's going to be able to pay people off, and he has something that's coming through, either a new film, a new set of films. There's a lot of investment riding into it. So yeah, there is, that's what I would say about Tyler Perry, because I don't want to stay too long on every person, but that's what I would say about Tyler Perry. Okay, who else? Steve Harvey and Lori Harvey. Katt Williams went in on Steve Harvey, calling him a fraud, this and that. I'm not even doubting it. I am. Yep, there we go. Moon. There is more, I'm being told, that Katt Williams could have said about Steve Harvey, and he just didn't. There is more that could have been said, believe it or not. There is more, and more is going to be coming out about Steve Harvey. Notice no one has really come to Steve Harvey's defense, which I think is really interesting. Just like Diddy, no one came to Diddy's defense. No one's really come to Steve Harvey's defense. No one's come to, oh gosh, this short comedian who Katt Williams hates. Do you know who oh goodness. Oh no, don't tell me I've forgotten his name. He and The Rock have a very good relationship. Oh gosh, I'm seeing his face. But no one has come out in defense of him either, besides this other female comedian. But let's stick on Steve Harvey. Yeah, I'm picking up that there is more to Steve Harvey that meets the eye. So when you talk about the moon, you're talking about things that are hidden. Note what they're showing me with the sun and the moon here is like the sun is giving one impression, or somebody painting one picture, but there is something else. Man, all these frauds, a lot of things just aren't true. I'm particularly picking up with the fox and the dog howling at the moon. It's as if dogs, what they're showing me in my mind's eye is that cats and dogs, they howl at something where they don't trust it, or something is presenting itself one way, but it's really not that way. That is what my spirit guides are saying about this. There is more. Katt Williams went very easy on Steve Harvey, is what they're saying. They were very, very easy on him. With the Chariot, there is something of a ruthlessness that's coming through with Steve. Oh my God, again, it's money. It's money, 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 money. There is something of a ruthlessness that's coming through with that, with their energy. What else about Steve Harvey? What about, hang on, let me get into Steve Harvey's energy a bit more. Wow. did not expect this. I didn't expect all of this. When I got this High Priestess card, guys, I'm not using this term lightly, but I'm picking up Illuminati vibes. And this has come through with the Hierophant. To get a High Priestess and a Hierophant in a reading like this, please, I don't use this term lightly. I'm not using this term lightly at all when I say Illuminati vibes. I'm not using it lightly at all. There is something with this Ten of Swords. Notice this Ten of Swords came up in the beginning, and I mentioned Steve Harvey's name in the beginning. With this Ten of Swords reverse, next to the Hierophant reverse, it's as if there is a new world order coming through. And what I'm picking up, what my spirit guides are telling me, is that it's almost as if there are too many people who are part of the club who are not really useful for their needs, so they need to let these people loose, is what I'm being told. They need to let these people loose of being part of the club. So this Hierophant, someone holds the keys. This is what I mean about, like, it's a secret club, or for instance, like an Illuminati, like an inner society, like a secret society. That is what I was picking up here with the High Priestess. So it's as if he had to prove himself over and over again, and there are a number of people I'm being shown with the Ten of Swords that he's stumbled on, that he's trampled on, that he's stabbed in the back, that he's stole from. Anything they ask him to do, he does. But this has come through reverse. This is saying to me, it's like he's dead in the water, particularly with, remember with, what's his name, Tyler Perry? He was able to keep everyone's mouth shut. He was able to pay people off, threaten people legally, everything else to make it over to the other side. So Tyler Perry, he's in that transition to be part of that New World Order club, etc., etc. But it's like Steve Harvey isn't going to make it. I want to look into this this priestess energy. But this priestess energy, I'm being told sacrifice. Okay, I'm being told sacrifice. So where you feel you're doing something bad, I'm staying with the black for the greater good, which is the white. Steve Harvey's wife is very much involved in this as well, and we see a child here, but the wife is very much involved in all of this. Okay, let me go into Laurie Harvey. Anything on Laurie Harvey? Anything on Laurie Harvey? You know what's really interesting? I'm not picking up anything on her. I am not picking up anything on this girl whatsoever. I have the only divine feminine energy I'm seeing here is the High Priestess. But the High Priestess in this context, in the context of this reading, is not talking about an enlightened individual. It's almost talking about an individual who is a pawn, like a pawn in a game, who doesn't really matter anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if for a period of time, like the next 6 months, that she keeps a low profile until all of this dies down. But I'm not really seeing, you know, like a Stepford's Wives or something who's robotic, or someone who doesn't have any depth. Now, that's what I'm picking up when it comes to Laurie Harvey. Now, it could very well be that it's just not time for her energy to come through. It could be that there's not anything to say about her. It could be that. But what I'm picking up with these two aces that are coming through in the energy is I don't know. I don't. The message is very, 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 very faint. But I'm really not picking up much about her at all. The only time I've ever seen anything like this in terms of someone being an empty vessel is with Britney Spears' latest ex-husband. Like, he was also one who was an empty vessel as well. Like, you couldn't really pick up anything on them. Yeah, this is how I feel when I try to tune into her. Like, I'm blocked, like I'm not getting anything when it comes to her. And that is very rare. It's very, very rare that happens. It's almost like they're an empty vessel. It's almost as if Lori Harvey is the type of person who she only reflects what society wants her to be. It's like there is no identity or her own person. It's weird. It's like an empty vessel is the best thing I can say. That's really strange. Really strange, really strange, really strange, really strange. Like, empty vessel is what I'm picking up with her. Do I want this deck? No, I don't want this deck. Let's continue with this one. I'm going to Kim and Kanye now. Kim and Kanye and how they would fare. And there is Kim and Kanye. Kim, Kanye, and that Kardashian curse. Is it real? In fact, I'm going to do a whole reading on that Kardashian curse, actually. The Kardashian curse is not real, by the way. But I'll need to wait for the other video to channel the reason why, and to explain the reason why. It needs its own video. We're just spot checking energies here. What saves Kanye? Yeah. What saves Kanye in all of this? Is that he is truly blessed, believe it or not. The guy's just blessed. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician, infinity symbol, and his hands, you know, with the spectre in it, up to the heavens, is like he is a god. He's a channel, basically. He's a channel. He's a channel. He's gifted. He has the star. He has the Magician. He has the Wheel of Fortune. The man's just gifted, immensely gifted. What is important to him really is family and community, and building community of like-minded people. I'm seeing with this Ten of Cups. I'm almost seeing that even though he could very well be, because this is the most positive spread I've seen throughout all of this. What got Kanye in his difficulty is with the Four of Cups. He wasn't accepting what the old establishment was giving to him. He didn't want to accept that. He wanted something more. It's as if he wanted something more. He wanted something purer. Believe it or not, when Kanye talks about family and he talks about this and that, family is really like family and community building is central focused for him. It's so important to him. And we don't really pick up this with Kanye. We pick about it with his Yeezy this and his Yeezy that. But it's as if family is immensely important to him. And he stopped buying into, with this Four of Cups, he stopped buying into the establishment and what they were offering him. And that proved to be a problem. But the reason why Kanye is protected is because he is following his divine purpose. He's following his life purpose. When he's talking about his connection with God and everything else, I'm picking up like he's the magician, like anything he channels, anything he wants, he can make it happen. You know, they have tried to, I noticed that in terms of him being cancelled, it wasn't the masses who cancelled Kanye, really. It was the establishment, and it was those in power who didn't like what he was saying. Mind you, he didn't make the anti-Semitic statements, and us as a channel, I just want to say that we do not stand for anti-Semitism. But this is it. This is the reason why he was cancelled. What I'm saying is that he was not cancelled by the collective. His cancelling came from the establishment, where they really, really tried to tie him up. They tried to bind him. They tried to do everything to obstruct him. But what is coming through is that this is the thing. The man is just blessed. I'm sorry, the man is just blessed. Like, he has the Justice card on his side. However, what I'm picking up with the Justice card and with the sword being upright, he would never come back. Number one, he has money issues, which he does worry about. He would come back with the Six of Wands and make a triumphant return, and this would be his triumphant return against the system. However, with the Four of Pentacles next to the Justice, it's going to be muted. Like, his return, he wouldn't make that full big return to grace that he once had. It wouldn't be on the level that it was before. That does stress him out, though. It does give him anxiety. It does give him sleepless nights, etc. But that is part of his drive, though. That is part of his drive. It forms his drive, his work ethic, his focus. Like, losing money or losing influence in society is his greatest fear. And that is what keeps him motivated. Yeah, I'm just picking up that home. Home is really, really important to him. Here we have the home again. They're talking about... A lot of people are talking about his relationship with Sensori. I think that's her name. I'm not picking up on that at all. I'm picking up that relationship has come next to the Queen of Cups. People keep on underestimating his wife. Well, they say wife in brackets and so on. But his wife is coming through as a queen here. The wife is coming through as a queen, and the wife is coming through as winning with the Six of Wands. So people keep on saying, and there's the relationship. So people keep on saying that, blink twice if you want us to rescue you, and all of this because the wife is wearing all these clothes and blah, blah, blah. But I'm seeing here that she wants to be a part of it. She wants to be a part of his new beginning and take those risks. And Kanye's figuring things out as well. And this is the thing that we can't underestimate. Like, he wants to move in a way. He wants to be able to make mistakes and say what he wants and express himself. And it's as if with this current Sensori, I think is her name. Forgive me if I've gotten it wrong. Like, she supports him in that. Yeah, so I'm not seeing Kanye being cancelled by the collective. I'm seeing him being cancelled by the establishment. And what they're saying here is that there is a difference. There is a difference. So this is the reason why he will always be around. Because the more people that are awakened to it, the more that people are going to be giving him a second chance. Okay. Diddy. I have to remember the order in which I'm doing things. Diddy, 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 P. Diddy. And Cassie, and the allegations, and the white nails. You know what's interesting about Diddy, what I'm being told? I'm being told that a lot of people in the industry, especially in the music industry, ought to be ashamed of themselves because everyone in the industry knew about Diddy and his parties. You should be looking at everyone with the side eye. I'm being told about J-Lo as well. Let me make a note about J-Lo. I have to do a reading on J-Lo and Diddy. Santa Muerte is when it comes to J-Lo. I'm saying Santa Muerte, Virgin Mary. That is a lot of top protection that she has. J-Lo has. And she was too big a star for him to carry on his antics with, and she had a lot of protection. J-Lo was rolling with a lot of heavy protection. A lot of heavy protection, like physical, like spiritual protection. J-Lo knows how to do her spiritual protection. There we go. That's what I'm saying. J-Lo knows how to do her spiritual protection. I'm seeing it here with the Strength card. There's the devil wanting to come through. The devil, the home. Yep, there we go. But J-Lo had her protection. I'm not ready yet. Okay, let me just come off J-Lo and back to Diddy. The FBI have enough now to charge Diddy. Like Diddy's fall from grace is coming. There's more stuff that's going to be coming up when it comes to him. The FBI have enough stuff. Guys, is this true? Is Diddy an informant for the FBI or something? Does he have links to the FBI or the government? This is what I'm picking up on here. It's like Diddy has some links with the FBI or government that allows him to be bold, that allows him to operate in a bold manner and and therefore he's able to do what he wants to do, and people turn a blind eye. This is what I'm saying. Look at this. You have a queen. He is a queen. He's coming through as a queen energy. I'm not going to say any more about that. But this is what I'm saying. He is in cahoots with either the government or some authority figure where he could do, because one thing with the Queen of Wands, where she's sitting with her legs open and a kimbo or whatever, like there's some protection. It's almost like oh gosh, this rapper who had 6ix9ine tattooed on his forehead. There's a way Diddy was able to move, but it's as if he was in cahoots with some higher authority, and I believe it's like some higher government authority or something like that. Like there was a wink wink, nudge nudge, I'll be an informant for you, and we'll keep an eye on you, but we turn a blind eye to everything that's going on with you. It's something along those lines. So the FBI does have things on him. They know about him. This is the Four of Swords. This is some truth that's hidden. This is an agreement that's hidden.
Hello, teacher.
Hello there. How are you doing?
Good, good.
Good.
Hang on, guys. Just one moment. I'll have to be back. One moment. So to pick up where we left off. Okay. Let's see. What I'm being told is that those in authority, such as the police, the government, so this, I'm in the UK, so I don't know how it works over in the States, but either the CIA, FBI, or someone in security authority, they do know what Diddy has been up to, is what I'm being told, but have chosen to turn a blind eye. Yep. That's the thing, they've chosen to turn a blind eye on this. And this is particularly around the home and particularly around domestic abuse. And I'm being drawn to infighting on a bed. It's like, yeah. So it's not to say that the authority figures, when it comes to Diddy, it's not to say that they don't know about this. What's going to happen? What is going to happen? I'm being told the word bankrupt, that he may file for bankruptcy. Diddy would. What else? Yeah, there we go. That's the bankruptcy that I was talking about. That's it right there. There's something of isolation. So this may be someone being fully cancelled. And becoming a pariah, I think is the name of the word, like completely cancelled. No one wants anything to do with them. Because I'm picking that up with the Hermit energy. This could also be someone with the threat, a real legal threat of going behind bars as well. This could also be someone being prevented from speaking, being prevented from saying what they know, and bringing down others as well. I'm being told to remind you guys that this would be good for the next 6 months. Anything else regarding Diddy? There are many other lawsuits going on that just haven't been publicized, is another thing that I'm picking up on. There are certain lawsuits, because we've been hearing about lawsuits and allegations made against him. Those have died down. but apparently there's still more lawsuits in the background that just haven't been brought forward to mainstream media that we're unsure of, at least 9 in total as well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is the thing. I mean, these cards don't look good for him. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. It's just not. I mean, when you get the 5 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, like someone, I'm being told the phrase taken out. There's a real threat of him being taken out as well. Simply, it's not because of the things that you've simply done, but no one does things in isolation, right? So there's a risk of him it's like, so you want to take someone out. So I wouldn't be surprised if that also, there's a risk of that happening as well, because I'm seeing that with the Fool card of someone just walking off a cliff here. There is no, with the Ace of Wands, Diddy's going to try to do a reboot, to rebrand himself and to put himself out there again. If he decides to do that, that would be a huge mistake. Because with the Tower and the Moon, there is some, either a big announcement or a big realization or something huge that still needs to come out, that may either be involving him or by proxy, or it may be centered around him. This is as big as, who killed Tupac or who killed Biggie. It's on that level, or it could even be bigger, is what I'm picking up in P. Diddy's energy with this Tower and the Moon. I mean, his cards are just not good at all. You have 5 of Pentacles, you have 5 of Cups. This is someone hanging their head in shame. And as I said, we may not be getting it on YouTube, we may not be getting it in mainstream media, but the inside circles know of a lot more rumors when it comes to him. Someone wants him to stay quiet and stay put with this Hermit card. He is being threatened behind the scenes. He's being told, keep quiet or else we will release more things about you and we will completely destroy you. It's like there's a higher power and authority over Diddy. And like with this 10 of Wands and this 8 of Swords, that's the thing. I would not be surprised if I'm being told the phrase taken off the earth plane, or being made bankrupt, being isolated. I'm being told the term cancelled, but it's as if, of course, it's a cancellation by the collective, but it's like this hidden organization or something that he's a part of are going to try to tie him up and take him out of circulation. These are just the phrases that I'm being told. Yeah, that's the phrase I'm being told. Okay, I'm going to leave that there for now. Who else do we need to look at? I want to look at Saweetie. Hang on, before I go into Saweetie, let me just, Kim, Porter and Cassie, let's just... There we go, the home again. He had homes with these 2 women. But there's a laundry list of other women that he's abused. I'm being told the R word as well. It's as if someone is on the other side, someone is on the other side of the veil, but their influence is still being, this is Cassie and Kim. It's like someone is behind the veil, someone's moved on to the other side with the star energy, someone who was a part of Diddy's household. It's a female energy, but it's as if they still have quite a heavy influence in the way things are going with P. Diddy. they have a very heavy influence from the other side on the way things are going in this reality and from what we can see. Anything else? Yeah, I'm still, oh, justice. That's what oh my goodness. Yeah. That's what I'm saying when it comes to Diddy. Look, we have the control and the abuse and everything else linked to the household, linked to someone who is passed on. This is the bankruptcy I'm talking about, because we have the juggling money and things becoming really tight. Next to the challenge, there is something with his monies that we may be hearing about. And finally, we have that justice card, that legal card. It's when they have enough to press charges against him. I'm being told this is on the level and the scale of Harvey Weinstein, etc. It's as if they're looking to determine whether they put something together to have a Harvey Weinstein, to have a Bill Cosby moment, to have an R. Kelly moment. This could very well potentially happen, because I'm seeing the justice with the hermit energy here. And this hermit energy is talking about like jail time or being taken out or something along those lines. Hey guys, okay, back to this. It's really interesting when it comes to Diddy's energy. I keep on being interrupted. Something is like, it's as if something is blocking me from providing the messages. But as I was saying, when it comes to like Kim Porter behind the veil, it's interesting. Look at these people chained, being controlled, being slaves, you know, being forced to do things against their will. Okay, I think I've said everything I need to say about this, but it's as if justice is going to prevail in the end. That's what's like, and there is nothing, when we have the justice and the chariot card, like, it's as if there is some arrest coming where Diddy's concerned, but that is coming. I hope I'm not repeating myself, so I'll leave that there. Okay, who else do we have? So, I was going to go into Saweetie. I may not have time to do everyone I have here. As I'm shuffling, I'm being told to deliver this message really quickly when it comes to Katt and Jaguar, right? It's as if they are paving and bridging. They're the ones I'm being shown they've lit the match, lit the fuse. But they're at the forefront, and there are people who are going to be coming through and standing alongside them to help provide guidance on this as we transition from one form or way of doing things to the other. And now we're moving into a place where it's not a matter about money and the material aspect of things leading the way. It's having this understanding, and Cat Williams talked about it. It's having this understanding that as long as you are in your integrity, as long as you are in truth, as long as you're doing right by others, you can trust that money will come. Right? It's as if there's this new way of being, there's a new way of moving, and you would find that a lot of people are going to start emerging and coming through who embody these characteristics, the characteristics of the new world and the way we ought to operate. They will embody these characteristics that would be an example for us all. And what you would find with these people, because people like the Katt Williams, people like the Jaguar, Wright, like Katt's a fantastic comedian, a fantastic singer. Jaguar, Wright, sorry, fantastic vocalist. It's like the talent is undeniable. Their truth is undeniable. This is what I mean. Like they are helping with the High Priestess us transition from one phase into another. That is their role. That is their job. I am being told the phrase untouchable. Like this is the thing. They cannot be silenced. Even if they are silenced, it would make them a martyr. And if one is taken down, more would come into their place. Yep, so they can't even be taken down either. And they can't be silenced. They can't be brought off. People have tried to buy them off or to buy their silence. But it can't be done. I'm literally being told the phrase, it's as if, this is them right there, it's as if they're untouchable. It's as if they are protected. And with the High Priestess as well, it's as if both Katt and Jaguar know how to protect themselves as well. And there is, bookending this, there is a strength of character. They know how to exist and how to make their money on the fringes. And there's an emotional intelligence and emotional integrity with them as well. They're very balanced, very grounded, very spiritual, dare I say, because this is coming through. And that's what I said about Jaguar, right? Like she is a star seed, and I said that at the very beginning. And with this High Priestess energy, it's almost as if they're both star seeds, or they're both very spiritual, divinely guided individuals. And with the Page of Wands, this is their mission. They have gone through a lot of hardships in their lives. And that hardship that Katt and Jaguar have gone through in their lives has prepared them for this life mission. It's like it's a life mission of teaching, of being wayshowers, of providing guidance to the masses and to the collective. As the old way and the old society crumbles, they are leading us to the new way. And dare I say, they're also helping to shine light on channels such as myself. Like these things, I've been speaking truth for so long now, and people often talk about the number of followers I have, or I would get bashed for some of the messages that I've given, but I've always been consistent. So I appreciate the Katt Williams and the Jaguar Wright, because hopefully over the next couple of years, as they wake up the mass collective, it would also make my job and my truth of what I'm delivering much easier. Jay-Z. Okay. Jay-Z. According to Jaguar Wright, Jay-Z is just as bad as R. Kelly and P. Diddy. I have to say, one of the main things that rubs me slightly the wrong way, I know Jaguar Wright is doing the God's work, but what slightly strikes me the wrong way about Jaguar Wright sometimes is that I don't know whether she's sensationalizing the delivery of what she's saying, but I feel that the theatrics we can do without, and I just wanted to speak straight. But you never know, if we didn't have the theatrics, would anyone even pay attention? Storm Monroe is coming in as well. Okay. Wow. All right. He is coming through, Jay-Z, as someone who is quite ruthless. He's coming through as very, very ruthless. He is very good at when people come up and challenge him. He's very good at striking those people down and getting the upper hand. What they're telling me is that Jay-Z has a flexibility in the way he views situations. So many of us coming up, or many people who want to challenge Jay-Z, I'm being told they have conditioning, or they operate within certain rules and constructs. But for Jay-Z, when he is doing business and when he is operating, there are no rules. He operates as if there are no rules. He operates as if there's nothing too fair. So it's almost as if when you say, oh, you go low, he goes lower. And it's as if there's only so low certain people can go. And apparently he can go lower than that. and that is why he gets the upper hand with this five of swords. With this five of swords, you see other people dropping down their swords and walking away, where he picks up their swords. It's like that's how I'm being told divide and conquer. He's very strategic. He's very good and smart and clever mentally. It's as if, dare I say, and all messages are alleged, it's as if there is, in the brain, okay, they're giving me my spirit guides are giving me this example. When a baby goes near the edge of a table, it's like some survival instinct kicks in, so they know not to go completely off the edge of the table, for instance. Apparently this is a thing. It's as if with Jay-Z, that's missing. It's as if something is missing to enable them to be very, very ruthless, very black and white, very, like, feelings don't come into, or not taken into consideration at all. It's just cold, is what I'm being told here. Emotions don't get involved at all. It's just, yeah, there we go. That's what I'm saying. It's like emotions with this, or it's like someone being able to have really good control or mastery over their emotions. And they play with others' emotions as well. They know, they know to master other people's emotions. Okay. Oh my goodness. There we go. Yep, there we go. This wanted to come through as well. Okay. As you know what? Again, Jaguar said it in terms of Jay-Z, Diddy, and we have the devil card again. So we're talking about and we have the devil card, number 1, and number 2. It's like being ruthless. This Ten of Swords card with the devil, this talks about ruthlessness, stabbing people in the back, having one over someone. How you do it does not matter to him. If you are in Jay-Z's way, you get taken care of. I'm being told the phrase control freak as well with this devil energy. And this is the thing, it's like do you know what? I am seeing that Jay-Z's time is going to come. It's like with this Seven of Swords and Judgment, this whole spread this gives me the chills. This is a dangerous combination. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they would not see it coming. And here's the shame. Yeah. It's like Jay-Z's time will come. There is something, this is a dangerous combination with the devil and the tower. Something is going to be coming through with Jay-Z 2024. Something is coming through here. It may be in terms of a relationship, like a business relationship, an affair, or something, but it's a relationship that's coming through. It's something about a relationship that's going to be brought to light. Again, it could be business relationship, romantic relationship. There is something that would really reveal to everyone, because we have the Judgment, we have the Tower. This is clearing house. These are big reveals that are going to come through. But a reveal is coming this year. And the thing is, they're not going to see it coming. Or they thought it was hidden, or they would think that it was forgotten about, and it's going to lead to a lot of shame and embarrassment when it comes to him. It's a betrayal. It's like some betrayal that Jay-Z is involved in is going to come to light. I'm not seeing Beyonce's energy here, I have to say. I am not seeing Beyonce's energy. And there are going to be a lot of people who are going to be coming through talking about it as well. A lot of people. Now, I'm saying this from reading the cards. Intuitively, at this moment, I can't see this happening. I can't see Jay-Z being pulled. Because to me, with a Queen of Swords and a Five of Pentacles and a Queen of Cups, it's almost as if Jay-Z is so intelligent, he floats above the fray. Like he is always 2 steps ahead, is what this Seven of Swords is showing me. Like Jay-Z is the sort of person who is always 2 steps ahead, but it's as if with the Judgment card, what is coming in Jay-Z's direction is inevitable. I'm literally hearing the phrase inevitable. It's inevitable and it's coming. However, they would be able to do some damage control about this, but it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, this is the damage control I'm seeing. It's not going to be as, even though it's bad, it's not going to be as bad as it could be, basically, is what I'm being told. Because he is going to be able to get in front of it. But still, what will come through regarding Jay-Z, it's still going to be enough. Again, it's going to be a lot of people. He's going to sweeten the deal for a lot of people. I believe this is Beyonce. That's Beyonce there. What is this about Beyonce? What are we saying? The reason why Jay-Z is not as exposed as, let's say, the Oprahs or the Tyler Perrys or any one of them, the reason why, let's say, things are going to come out, but it's not going to be as impactful as the Diddy and the Tyler Perrys and so on, is because Beyonce is the ace in the hole. Like, people don't, there is a lot of money and there's a lot of money and investment and a lot of interest in Beyonce. So people would not want that boat to be rocked, basically. Beyonce is too valuable. So that is Jay-Z's ace in the hole. It's Beyonce. And there is no Beyonce without Jay-Z. You may think it's the other way around, but that's the way they're phrasing it in my ear. There is no Beyonce without Jay-Z. Apparently Beyonce, from what I'm being told, it's like, because I'm just like, but no, Beyonce writes it, puts her shows together, she does this, she does that, she's like, how could that be? But they're literally screaming this in my ear. Without Jay-Z, there is no Beyonce. Like what we see now, without, I don't know, how is that possible? This is weird to me, but they're literally saying without Jay-Z, there's no Beyonce. Let me figure out how. How is this the case? And that is the reason why the takedown of Jay-Z wouldn't be as bad as the takedown we are seeing with everyone else, because there's too much money riding on Beyonce. It's like I'm seeing Jay-Z playing chess when everyone is playing checkers. Okay, there's a cup here in terms of how Jay-Z controls Beyonce. So cups could represent love. They represent control of emotions as well. Cups is also liquid. Okay, so let's get into this alcohol. They accuse Beyonce of drinking and substance abuse and that sort of thing. Is that true? Personally, I don't get it, how she dances, sings like that, and is apparently addicted to pills. That's what Jaguar Wright says. Is Jaguar Wright telling the truth on this? Is Jaguar Wright telling the truth on that? This is too many points. Is Jaguar Wright telling the truth on that? Yes and no. Jaguar Wright, in terms of Beyonce drinking and taking pills and that sort of thing, I'm seeing liquid here. I'm seeing like a pentacle, like a pill here, like, so I'm seeing that, but it's not wholly true. It's not the full story. He does control Beyonce, true. He does control her. It's like a mind control or a mind manipulation. You know, like an MK Ultra thing. But it's not, you see there again, offering substances. There is alcohol and pills and substances here, allegedly. I am seeing that here. But I don't, and there is going to be more talk about how this control takes place. But I feel that there is something else. It's not just pills and alcohol. There's something else. Some other mind control thing. Okay. So that's Jay-Z, Beyonce. Who else? Cardi B. I just want to, is Cardi B an industry plant? Just one moment, Cardi B. I want to do Cardi B and Saweetie. Let's see who comes through first. Because both of them dated the Migos, so let's see who comes through first. As I'm shuffling, I'm being told that Saweetie's career is like very close to done. Like she, hang on, who is this? What? Who is this? Oh, hang on guys, just one moment. I'm not sure who this is. Hang on. Those cards are related to someone else's energy. But as I'm shuffling, they're intuitively telling me it's like Saweetie's career is near done. Like, but she would be a very good influencer though. One thing they're saying about Saweetie is that on the low, she couldn't stomach the stuff in the industry anymore. She just couldn't stomach it anymore. And I think not a lot of people understand that. A lot of people laugh at Saweetie and they don't understand it, but I'm being told, yep, she couldn't stomach. Yeah, this is the end and a new beginning. She is working on carving out a new path for herself, Saweetie. But what they're saying is that a lot of stuff going on in the industry, she just couldn't stomach it anymore. Like what goes on behind the scenes in terms of how people are treated and so on. And this is the thing, this card came out with Katt Williams and Jaguar, Wright, and it's coming through with her as well. It's like knowing the truth and wanting to be on the path of her integrity and on the path of her truth. And not wanting to be a part of that side of the industry that the Migos were in. And this is the part that people just don't get and don't understand. And I remember doing a reading on this and saying this about 2 years ago, where I said there's a lot that goes into Icy Girl. And at the point of doing that reading, people slated me because, again, look. Yep, the people slated me, but this is what I was saying. Again, we have the devil and the Hierophant. It seems as though she was in that inner, for a while, she was in that inner group or that inner clique. But she did not like how they were treating her and what they expected her to do. She just wasn't playing ball, basically. Because they weren't playing ball, I believe she was, I'm being given the term blackballed here. That she was blackballed, basically. I'm also being told that she had a substance, allegedly, there's a substance abuse problem that's coming through here. There's a lot of, like Saweetie went through a lot in her childhood. I don't know if she ever released that or not, but there is childhood trauma going on here with Saweetie. I could definitely see it. And with that and the pressures of the industry, it's as if she began to indulge a bit to cope. And what I'm picking up here is that she didn't like it, is what I'm picking up here with Saweetie, and she left. But she's been blackballed, is what I'm picking up on here. I'm picking up a black ball energy here with her. She's still going to try to make this work though. Yeah, but her skills lie. She's still going to try to make this music thing work. And we're seeing someone working. She's very committed. She's a very hard worker. But with the devil energy, she can try all she wants, but unless she accepts to be back in the fold, she would always be on the outskirts. She's blackballed. That's what I'm picking up here. She has literally been blackballed. Okay, Cardi B. Cardi B, Cardi B. Do I want to do Cardi B? Do I want to do Cardi B? I want to do Cardi B. This is a long reading. I want to do Cardi B and Wendy Williams. Okay. Cardi B needs to protect her mental health with all of this. Man, all these people are just in it. They're like, what they're telling me is whenever you see someone out of nowhere just have this meteoric rise, lots of times they're on the periphery of that inner circle. But what I'm picking up is her and Cardi B's mental health. Like, she really needs to keep an eye on that mental health. But she's not out of it just yet, though. Like, there is someone interested in her. And there's going to be rumors of a love interest coming out very soon. And this person is going to help her get her mojo back, so to speak. Who is it? Is it Offset who did her dirty? Like, Offset really did her dirty. But there is some love interest, there's some relationship coming in that is going to help her get her mojo back. Is what I'm seeing here, potentially. Should she choose to accept this person, that is. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm saying. They're going to help her. They're going to, whoever she ends up with, this person is really good at business. They'll be in better alignment. This love interest here, there's better alignment. There are lots of skills and there are lots of things that he could offer her to elevate her behind the scenes. Whether it's writing song, being a ghostwriter for her, whether it's getting her beats, whether it's getting her style, whether it's giving her confidence to finally bring out an album because she hasn't brought out an album yet. You know, all these things, it's someone who is going to help. There's a lot of turmoil behind the scenes with Cardi B, and apparently this person is going to help take her away from all that turmoil, is what I'm picking up on here. And they're going to be very good for her, actually. Yeah. There's that mental health that keeps on coming. And she's been betrayed by so many people. She's so guarded and so wary of people. But there was someone in Cardi B's ear who is particularly telling her that she's not good enough, she can't do this, you're a one-hit wonder. She's also too much in the mess, is what I'm saying with this 2 and this 5. She allows, like, there's a lot of emotional turbulence or whatever is going on. She allows that to impact her too much, is what's coming through here. But I think we all know that. Okay, I think this reading has gone on long enough. I am going to abruptly leave it there. because this is a long reading. I didn't expect it to be so long. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you in future readings. Bye for now.